Hi, it's Lori from Recipe Girl, and today I'm gonna show you how to make one of my favorite recipes ever. It is for the best pumpkin bread. We love this pumpkin bread. It turns out perfect every time. It's moist, it's spicy, it's delicious. So let's go ahead and get started. First, I have preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna spray 2 loaf pans with some nonstick cooking spray. And I'm going to set those aside. And now I'm going to mix the dry ingredients. We need 3 cups of flour for this recipe. I just use all-purpose flour, but I've had good success with substituting half whole wheat flour if you'd like to try that. And now for the really delicious spices that make this pumpkin bread the best pumpkin bread. I've got cloves, cinnamon, allspice, and nutmeg, and plenty of it. And then just give those a whisk to incorporate that all together. We're done with our dry ingredients, so I'm gonna set those aside and do the wet ingredients. Okay, the fat in this recipe is oil. The recipe calls for a cup of oil. I don't like to use a whole cup of oil, so I've had good success substituting unsweetened applesauce for half of the oil. So that's what we're gonna do here. So half a cup of oil, and half a cup of unsweetened applesauce. So we add that to our bowl. We're gonna go ahead and add the sugar. The recipe calls for 3 cups of sugar. 3 cups of sugar for 2 loaves is gonna give you a really sweet pumpkin bread. And if that's what you're going for, then that's what you should use. I've had good success reducing the sugar to 2 cups. So we're gonna go ahead and use 2 cups today. And then we're gonna add 4 eggs. Okay, you don't need a mixer for this recipe. You can just use a whisk to get everything combine. Okay, I've got the wet ingredients all nice and combined, so now I'm gonna pour in the dry ingredients, the flour with all its delicious spices, and just whisk that together. And just go ahead and keep whisking until the flour disappears. Now this is pumpkin bread, so we have to add the pumpkin. We've got 2 cups of unsweetened pumpkin. This is pumpkin puree from the can, and then 2/3 cup of water. Okay, and just mix that up until the pumpkin is all incorporated into the batter. We've got our pumpkin batter, we're ready to go. We can go ahead and put it into our pre-sprayed baking pans. So I filled them about half full with batter. That's gonna give them plenty of room to grow while they're baking. We're gonna bake them at 350 degrees for about an hour. Okay, so I've baked my pumpkin bread. It's been cooling for a while, and I'm ready to pop it out and put it on a cutting board and give it a slice. This is my husband's favorite, and he can't wait to taste it. Just pops right out so perfectly. These slices come out perfect. It's moist, it's spicy, it's delicious. For the details, visit recipegirl.com.